Well, hello everyone. I thought I'd just jump on video, and this is my new Miss Tea Cal deck. It's arrived and it is just gorgeous. Like, what else can I say? It's just gorgeous. But I wanted to get on here to show you how I pimp my deck. And you can do this with any deck as long as you're extremely careful in how you do it. So that's the booklet that comes with these beautiful cards. And I'll show you how I mix them up. So that's just a cover card telling you all about the people. And the way when I get a new deck is I actually lay them all out like this, just so that I get them out of number order, because when you get them, they'll all be in numerical order. So this is just how I separate decks. So I just mix them up like this, right here. And it's just so that I get them out of that number sequence. And we're coming up very soon to all these people cards. Oh, look at that. Isn't it just sensational? And these are a really high gloss. That is the back of them. It's very hard to show. Sometimes you see things more in the shadow. It's a mixture of like black and burgundy. It's gorgeous. So this is just how we mix up the deck. And here are all the people cards, and I'll just pop the people aside at the moment because I've got all those people. There's too many people, but they're handy. So, and then I'll just show you how I mix them up, and I do it that way so now they are not in number order. Okay, all these people cards, you have 4 men and you have 4 women. So now the reason we've got, the reason we've got so many people is because I couldn't decide and make up my mind. So we decided let's have them all. These people have been made, and you'll see arrows on them because people cards are directional. And when you are deciding if you want to either leave all the people in the deck or you only choose to leave one couple in the deck, always choose a pair that actually match each other. So for example, these two match each other, arrow to arrow, so they're facing each other. Whereas you wouldn't have that lady and that man together. You might like the look of them, but the problem is they're both pointing to the one way, which doesn't work for our really big readings. So always choose a couple that face each other. Even if you're wanting to choose the 2 ladies or 2 men, make sure the same thing is that they face each other. So because it's very important in relationships. So this lady and this man go together. This lady and she can go with one of the other white men. So this man is near hunky-dory looking thing. Goes with this lady. It's a bit ooh la la. And this man and lady go together too. So there are the people cards. So coming up to how do we pimp the deck? These decks, it's just the way they are printed and laminated, and you get a lot of them with even lenormand cards and so on. So I have in some of my decks beautiful black edges on them, and the way I do them is I actually take every single card individually. Do not try and hold a deck like that and colour it in, because you'll have the bleed go all the way through onto the face of your cards. So one of our lovely admins in the Facebook group tried to do that. Now, let's not name her, she knows what she did. And she tried to do that and she ended up with the ink bleeding all over the face of the cards. So the way that it's done is you can use a Sharpie. If you've got craft room and you have what they call Copic or Copic markers, these are double-ended pens. They've got a chisel that end and a little brushy end on that end. They too work, but it must be a permanent alcohol-based marker. So most people will have somewhere kicking around a Sharpie. And the best way to do it is have your card facing you, but your pen down, and you are simply going around the edges. And that is all you are doing, is just gently going around the edges. And I'll do a few cards and you'll see what the difference is. So it doesn't take long to dry anyway, so a few seconds. By the time you do one card, the other one will be dry. So just make sure you are very gentle and go gently on your corners. You can see I just do little strokes on the corners as I'm going around. And you do them from the face down. So, like I said, face card and have your pen so it's going under. It doesn't matter whether you're left-handed or right-handed, but just do them from the base. And like I said, it might take a little bit of time, but it's not too bad, but the effect looks sensational. And let's do that. I'll just do these ones and you'll see what they look like. And they are looking good. Just do all the people. Oops. Now, you can see I went overboard there. No, I didn't. Yeah, I thought I did. Right, okay. I'll just finish the people ones, and then you can see when I hold them on the edge how good they look. Look, you can do them with any colour if you like. I have a couple of decks where I actually use the metallic Sharpies, and it looks okay. But I just think with the dark decks, I just love the black edges, and they do look sensational. So just little strokes around the corners, right, that way. Last couple of people. And there we go. I've got Dolly Puss who's decided to come in and sit beside me. At least she's quiet, not like Princess, Mummy Cat, who just belly aches the whole day long. And nearly there. Right, done. So I'll just do those for the people cards, and you will see the difference. White edges and dark edges. So if I put them there, see the difference? That one I missed a bit there, but you can see. But don't they look sensational? So that's just the difference. Like I said, pimp your deck, and if you want to, but they do look really, really good with the black edges on them. So I thought I'd just jump on and show you how it's done. Well, I finished doing them all one by one, so it did take a little bit of time, but that is how they look when you have pimped up your edges. How cool is that? So they are absolutely beautiful. I'll put the link below on these. These are such an amazing deck, and there's a lot of very different images in this particular deck to the other gold standard 50. I've got horseshoe, and I've got medicine bottles and telephone and boot and shooting star and drum and bridge and axe and playing cards, comb. There is so many lantern, umbrellas. I can't list how many, but you can have a look at the link below and you can see the card flick through. But aren't these just beautiful? And I love them. But that is the deck now that has been fully pimped up with black edges.